Well, we are here planting a community garden on Chicago Avenue. Right now, I'm in the middle of making a sign for it, but it's a large group of us out here just trying to do some good and bring something to the community that they don't have right now.
First of all, food sustenance, especially in food deserts such as this one, is absolutely paramount. If you can grow it, if you can make it, then you don't have to depend on any grocery store to actually grow your own product. So we're actually feeding the community by giving them some hope and letting them actually grow their stuff, and then they could probably branch out to actually a teachable moment to tell them how to subsist on their own rather than depending on a system.
Today we are building an urban garden. We chose to do this area for an urban garden because a lot of the residents in this area don't have access to fresh vegetables. So we are trying to plant some and encourage the idea of being able to grow your own vegetables.
So the project we're doing today is we're doing a community garden. We're establishing a food oasis in a desert, in a food desert. So what we did is we got 3 big organizations in town together, and we created an urban garden for a neighborhood that's only access to vegetables is a convenience store that has no vegetables.
We are planting a garden. As you can see, in this area it's really important to sort of instill that sense of sort of value when it comes to utilizing your own resources, especially when it comes to farming and gardening and things like that. So to be able to get the community to come together and plant some really awesome herbs and vegetables and things like that, it's very inspiring, and I think it's just awesome. So.
The importance is having something that is organic. Right now, a lot of our foods have everything pumped into them that is not necessarily good for the body, but having a garden where you know exactly who grew it, what was put into it, and it comes straight from the ground, straight from the earth, you know that it is healthy for you and your family, and it just goes into so many positive benefits coming from health to obesity rates and everything. So it's just an overall good for the community.
Kale, many of your green vegetables, pretty much anything colored vegetables, it's going to prevent free radicals. Free radicals pretty much damage every organ system in your body. So getting those with the antioxidants in all these vegetables, fruits, it pretty much prevents those radicals from damaging every organ system in your body. So it'll prevent, like you said, prostate cancer, it'll decrease colon cancer, rectal cancer, all this stuff that's killing a lot of people in the African American communities, it'll definitely prevent it.
Yeah, it's huge for that. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I want to do that, because so many people around here don't have access to the fresh vegetables, and that's a tremendous thing for your overall health in general. I mean, it helps with like blood pressure, diabetes, there's all kinds of different types of diseases, especially diseases that affect like the Black community, that it can prevent if you eat more healthy vegetables that are fresh.
You know, when you look at the things that we consume now, especially in urban markets, you don't tend to see things like vegetables like kale, broccoli, the things that really should be eating, the things that are really good for us. So it's really important that these kids, especially the kids, especially the youth, they learn the importance of eating like green, hearty food and how it's good for you and how it can still be fun to eat. There's different ways that you can make it, and you're still, you know, digesting really healthy food.
So we actually decided to not only grow organic fresh vegetables, but to try to do it in a way that also like helps the neighborhood. So we went out in the neighborhood and like found tires that were used tires, and we have like used cardboard boxes and just a bunch of recycled materials that we're using and kind of recreating to actually make a garden. The soil that we're using is an organic soil, and all of these plants are going to be plants that are going to make sense for the fall. We have like collard greens and peas and we have like mustard greens and spinach, just a bunch of different things that like can be cooked right now, and we came up with recipes that were healthy recipes too that people in the neighborhood can use.
Man, it's all about creativity, man. Everybody wants to put their own, their own spiel on the tire, so it's all about establishing ownership for your own tire and putting your name on it, and what the hope is to keep, to boost up pride in the neighborhood and show that, this is our community and it's our block.
I really hope that, well, I hope first of all that the garden is actually, regularly maintaining, self-sustaining. I hope that, Phil and everyone involved can really get the children involved and really learn that responsibility of growing a garden. Hopefully they come back weekly and really tend to it. Really learn, to me, about just instilling that sense of responsibility, and at the same time, just having a healthy, balanced diet, because that's essentially what this is for. So future, I just really hope that they can take away at least that.
The couple of things that we want the future to be. For one, we really want to incorporate the kids, get an opportunity to just learn about planting and understand how to be self-sustaining when it comes to just having food. Also, we want other people in the neighborhood to kind of pick up on it and be able to use their space to be able to plant things too. So we hope that it not only spreads from this area, but to some of the other people in the neighborhood, so they can also have gardens in their areas.
So the future of the project as a whole. So every month we do a project designed to completely redo the neighborhood and re-educate all those involved, whether it be the volunteers who come out here, the people in the neighborhood, and most importantly the kids who live in this neighborhood, that let them know that things are bigger than what they see around them. It's not all dope boys and convenience stores. There's a lot more to this neighborhood than we can have to create it. So that's the overall goal. So every month we're going to have a project designed to do that. So if you want to come out, show your support, you want to get involved and actually participate in real community building, join the Dream Project. Dream big.
Jasmine Gurley, Public Relations for Interior Designers and Architects.
Ladarius Smith, and member of Extraordinary League.
Lisa Mangum, I'm a volunteer.
My name is Samuel Colbreth III, and I'm with the Urban League Greater Atlanta Young Professionals.
Hello, my name is Tisa Sinclair, and I am here today helping a friend of mine who's a part of the Extraordinary League with the Urban Garden.
So my name is Philip Champion, and I'm the project coordinator for the Chicago Avenue Dream Project.